Welcome back to Parenting on the Ranch. Today is day 9 of our decluttering journey, and we're doing the kitchen. So stick around.
We are a family of 5 living on a ranch in Texas.
On our channel, we will cover a variety of topics. These are solely based on our experience and opinions, and we do not hold any degrees in childhood development or education.
Welcome back to Parenting on the Ranch. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Curtis.
So today on our decluttering journey, we are on day 9, the kitchen. It's a wreck. So the kitchen is typically what we do, what's called a nightly reset. We tend to do it at nap time, so at noon, and then we do it after the kids are gone to bed. So right now it's like 9:45 at night. The kids are in bed, fast asleep. So now we can tackle the kitchen and get everything ready in our reset for tomorrow morning. So everything. Pray for us. We've been very busy today. We weren't able to do our daytime reset. So we're starting from there.
Yeah.
So with the kitchen, we are going to declutter. We are going to adjust some things around. We have our dishwasher is right here by the sink. Our plates are way across the kitchen in another cabinet. So I'm going to adjust everything over to here so when I have the dishwasher open or when I'm putting the dishes away on the cabinet, I don't have to walk back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, or insist one of the kids help me put up the dishes.
But then I won't get my steps in.
You'll survive. So we're going to adjust some things around. We're going to go through our spice drawer, make sure that there's nothing expired. We're going to clean off the bar. The bar is the one drop zone for everything.
And she hates it.
I hate it.
Love-hate relationship.
When we first moved into our house, we had a 5-foot long by
2.5 foot wide.
2.5 foot wide island. So one of the first things that we did when we actually moved in, we made a 4-foot long by 8-foot wide cabinet. So it's essentially a cabinet on one side and like a breakfast bar on the other. So the bar, everybody drops everything there, or if there's no other place to put it at the time, it goes on the bar. It drives me nuts. I want it to be clean so I can cook. Those are my 2 requirements: that the bar be clean when I cook, to where I can put a bowl or something down, and the dishes be out of the sink. That's why we do the noon reset. We are going to declutter, but the majority of the kitchen will be the reset, just getting ready for breakfast. So if you make coffee, this would be the time that you preset your coffee maker, get it all ready for the morning, turn the timer on, whatever you do, or make the breakfast trays, especially on Sundays for the week. And once a week, it's probably, especially with the virus going around, and I don't know about you, but my refrigerator is awfully dirty, especially with all the milk that goes in and out, and the kids are in there all the time, all day long, getting their cups. So in your nightly reset, it would be a good idea just to wipe down the inside immediate area of your refrigerator, or once a week, just take everything out, wipe it down, and get it ready for the next week. So here we go.
So now that we are out of the way, you can actually see the devastation that is going on in my kitchen. Typically, not all the cabinets are open, but we're going to do a little tour. So starting on this side, we have our cookie sheets, some candy that we hid from the kids. We also have our medicine cabinet and basic care essentials for having 2 girls with long hair. Well, at least one. And then we have our mixing bowls, and just bigger serving bowls. And then down here we have like our cleaning rags, hand towels, things like that. So as you can see, I have clean dishes on my counter that have not been put up. We do have a dishwasher, but we are challenging ourselves this month to go without using the dishwasher, and we're hand washing everything. So we have decluttered our kitchen before. We minimize the amount of actual dishes that we have. So we essentially have one plate, one bowl for everyone. Curtis and I reuse cups, so do the kids. So doing that midday reset helps us just have dishes for meals or for dinner. But we do have a dishwasher. We just choose to hand wash it. So you can see my kitchen sink is overflowing because I skipped my noon reset. And we have cake that we got just to celebrate spring break, but it's time for it to go. The kids got some, so that's all that matters. Other things to consider: how we use rags. The kids use rags for washing their hands and things after a meal, or wiping their face and when they wash their hands. So every night is when I typically will exchange all my towels, put these ones in the wash machine or in my basket to be washed, unless they're super, super dirty. You know, also considering like your paper towel, that's when we would do it. So we have our essential stuff here: tea kettle, mincer, can opener, and then we have our cooking supplies, baking supplies, and our stash of peanut butter because my kids love peanut butter. So my husband cooked dinner, and it's still on the stove, and he's kind of messy sometimes when it comes to cooking, but I cannot complain because he cooked and I got the night off. So I have more baking supplies. This is more of just our cookie mixes. Some muffin mixes are up there, and all of our sprinkles and things for that. So in this cabinet, in that bucket up top, I keep my non-essential cooking items, my hand mixer and stuff, and then I have my glass pans in there. So on this side, we have, this cabinet is just our tea pitchers, and then our tea making stuff, and my recipe box, I keep it there. And then this is all the extra cups. Like I said, Curtis and I use 1 cup and just wash it daily, or wash it on our nightly reset. So we really don't go through the cups. And then we have more just massive stuff. We have Raven's Chromebook being charged up because she got that for school to do her online stuff. The tea maker is left out. Just everything is on the counter. There's a bottle of fabric softener sitting on my counter. It is empty. I rinsed it out, and it's actually my sharps container for the medicine that I take. So it's a heavy duty plastic that we use to put the needles and things in there. And the kids can't reach it. And then in these lower cabinets, we have our trash can, and to the left of that, that's where we keep our extra trash bags and things. Refrigerator is kind of sparse and messy. We use a lot of tea. And like I said, those shelves get super duper grimy because my kids like to get the milk out independently and touch the refrigerator a lot. So on this side, we're way across the kitchen. I have just my sunscreen and things like that. We really don't get into that cabinet. And then we have our plates and bowls. Now these cabinets are super, super tall. They're super, super tall. And there's no shelves or anything. And they're so deep. They're like an arm length deep. So that's just the mess that we have. So here's my island. Like I said, this side is, we typically have stools in there. We took them out when Gage was really little because he was knocking them over, and they were super heavy metal stools. So in the island, I actually have my pots and pans because I use a big wok pan because there's so many of us, and just super deep, like bean pots, boiling pots. And we only have about 6 pots and pans altogether. So I keep them down there. That's one of the things that the kids like to get. They like to be helpers and get the pots and pans out of the thing. So underneath the sink here, I actually keep my extra sponges and my wash basin for when I do dishes, when I hand wash. In the drawers, typically you would use the drawers for silverware and things like that. We actually keep our silverware and this thing on the bar because when Gage was about 18 months old, he would scatter the silverware all over the kitchen and we could never find what we needed. So for the drawers, the top one is my spices, my spice drawer. Yes, I have pliers in there. The kids use certain cups that it's a cup that teaches them how to drink out of an open top cup. They drink from the edge. There is no straw. Just the lid gets super, super tight when they suck all the air out of it. And I have to actually use pliers to get it open. So we have our spices in here, and all of them have labels with the expiration date written on top, and the label will come off just with soap and water as I refill them all. So next we do keep our spatulas and things in there. We used to have a utensil bowl that was on the counter, and I am just not super into the kitchen clutter. And then we have our hot pads. See, this is the thing that we had before, but he would just take all the silverware out and scatter it everywhere. And we could never find what we were looking for. So I don't like all the clutter on the counter. Granted, when we cook, there's not a whole lot of options because with the bar underneath, we keep a tablecloth on it because underneath it is just a piece of plywood. So we can't set anything hot on it. And of course the counters we can't either. But I am not a big fan of all the clutter on the counter. So just try to minimize it and put it in the cabinets. So here we go with the cleaning. Are you ready to clean? Yep, for the challenge. And then again, the bar. My purse is always there. Sunglasses, just crap. So we're going to clean it up.
Let's do it.
Ready to rock. We hope that you like this video. That is it for the kitchen. We are done. Now, there's still dishes out on the counter, but
They have to dry, so.
they have to dry, and we have now successfully cleaned our kitchen for an hour and 15 minutes. Normally it wouldn't take that long, but
Normally it'd be like 20 minutes.
yeah, normally I would, especially if we did the reset midday, but this time it took a little bit longer because we did the refrigerator. But I think the good part about it is we're both doing it. So it goes twice as fast. But if we do those small details throughout the day, washing the dishes, cleaning up the counters, wiping everything down throughout the day, then when it's comes the next reset, it's not as bad as a sink full of dishes. So we hope that you like this video. Please give us a thumbs up if you did. Also leave a comment below if you do a reset.
Or what you thought about how we did.
Yeah. And also subscribe to our channel so you get notifications about our decluttering journey. Also for our topical videos that come out every Friday. And hit the bell icon to make sure you get the extra notifications when we have our mishmash of videos that show things going on here at the ranch. So until next time, happy decluttering and happy parenting.
And a good night.
Good night. Whew. I'm tired. I'm so tired.